Thank you so much for booking with us and welcome to Cedar Mountain Ranch. Behind me you'll see the first gate. This is the start of your journey. The first thing to know is that there's a lot of other lock boxes on the gate. Ours happens to be on the bottom right hand side. There will be a 4-digit PIN that's given to you before your arrival. So you can go ahead, input that PIN, pull the little lever on the left, and the lock should open. Once it's open, you can grab the key and head over to your left-hand side where you'll see all the locks on the gate. Our lock is not the bottom, but it's the third one up from the bottom. So you go ahead and put the key in, and then you can unlock, pull this lever, and the gate should open. The drive up to the tent is so beautiful, so we recommend taking your time, rolling your windows down, and just enjoying the scenery along the way. Now, the road on the way to the tent is single lane. It can be quite narrow, it's curvy, but it is paved all the way to the top. So at no point will you be on a dirt road until you're actually in the driveway. The road is not very busy. We've been up probably 20 times and haven't seen a single car. But if you do encounter another car, it's really important to know what to do. So if you come up to another car, what's gonna happen is one of you is gonna have to back up and give way to the other. On the road, there's not a lot of good areas to turn around or to pull over to the side. So what you'll do is either you or the other car will back up until you do find a good spot, and then you can let the car pass. If you have an all-wheel drive or a four-wheel drive vehicle, it'll be a lot easier because you can pull over just about anywhere on the road. We do recommend taking the corners pretty slow, maybe 10 to 15 miles an hour on the way up. Once you get through some of the trees, you'll notice the view start to open up on the left-hand side. There's a sharp corner and you'll see our green gate just there on the left. Once you arrive at the green gate, it's actually really simple to open. The gate doesn't lock, even though it has a lock on it. You just push the lock through the horseshoe, pull the horseshoe to open it, then you push and lift the gate at the same time and keep pushing it open until it goes over the little oak tree and the rocks. Once you get through the gate, take the path to the right and follow it down right to the tent. Now, once you pull down that road to the right, you'll have arrived at your site. In order to get out, what you're going to want to do is you can either back in just behind the chairs on this other side here and pull back out the way that you came from, or this road will loop around to the left and you can go right back up. However, if you loop back around, make sure that you favor the right side of the tire tracks, because due to the travel, there are some ruts in the center. If you have a small sedan like I do, you're prone to bottom out. So now that you've successfully made it here, we're going to go ahead and open the tent and show you what you have available and how to use it. Let's go ahead and start with the gas fire pit. Now this is extremely easy to use. You want to go ahead and turn the knob to where it says low, like this, while pushing in. You'll hear the gas turn on and you push this to ignite it. Once you see the flame, let out, and you can turn this knob and it should stay lit. Once you're finished, you can go ahead and turn this knob again, push in just a little, and it should take it all the way to off. While getting into the tent, you can go ahead and unclasp the front, and you'll see the first zipper just behind those clasps. Go ahead and unzip, and then what you can do is take these, you'll have these little clips, and you can hang the front door open. There is a bug net, but it should offer a pretty nice breeze when you're coming in. Now you'll notice on the front of the tent, the bug net is actually folded underneath the canvas. That helps prevent anything from getting in, and it also helps prevent moisture from getting in. This is the solar generator, and this is your source of power in the tent. So if you're staying for multiple days, or if you're checking out, go ahead and plug it back into the solar panel so that it can charge while you're away. The solar generator is mainly used for the electric kettle that we have inside, and also for the projector. However, it does have different outlets so you can charge a phone or plug in a fan, and we may even have an electric blanket in the colder months. If you plug something in and you notice you're not getting power, there are some small buttons next to the outlets. So you go ahead and select the button that's either for the USB side or for the household plug side. You'll notice a little green light come on, and then it should give you a timer on how long you have of the charge for whatever it is you're trying to run. It's also good to know that there is a small light located on the solar generator. So there's a small button next to the little white circle. You push that, you should get a dim light, a bright light, and then an SOS on top of that. Inside the tent, we do have a coffee setup that includes the French press, the electric tea kettle, and the manual coffee bean grinder. To use the electric kettle, you just plug it directly into the solar generator, turn on the tea kettle, select the temperature, and then it'll heat the water up. Just don't forget to bring any additives that you might want for your tea or coffee. You could throw them right in the Yeti cooler. In the drawer of the coffee bar, you'll find the projector along with an adapter that should fit your phone. With the adapter, you should be able to stream just about anything from your phone to the projector through an HDMI, and you should have full cell reception. So again, thank you so much for booking with us. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and enjoy your stay.